Hello, everyone. You can hear me, I hope. For some reason, so normally OBS shares its monitor with me so I can hear the game and I can hear the starting soon music, and it suddenly decided that I didn't need to hear those things anymore or anything at all. And I know last stream we had it so that the game music wasn't coming through quite the way that it normally does. I have turned that up a whole bunch today based on the way that the monitors look. So let me know how it is, how the balance is. I am currently listening to this stream, which means I can hear an echo of my own voice, which is totally bizarre. So I'll probably turn that off, but I needed to make sure that some sound was coming through on your side because nothing was coming through on my side anymore. So this will be a shorter stream. We did 8.5 hours on update day. If you want to know how to unlock Vanellope, you want to know anything about any one of her friendship quests, it is all in there. And we did the DreamSnaps thing. I am working on a few different videos based on the new update stuff. If there are particular things that you think it would be helpful to have a video on, let me know. Either in chat or in a comment on a video or a community post. Or on Twitter or wherever you happen to find me. Sorry. So a few streams ago, we started building a racetrack for Vanellope out of rugs. And I'm considering, should we try to do that again, or should we use more of the candy pathing to kind of work on that? I think I walked into Scrooge's briefly, and I think I don't have anything of interest in here. I know that he said, I know that Gameloft said that they were rebalancing Scrooge's shop and that we were supposed to be seeing fewer repeats, newer stuff. I haven't really found much that was interesting. Maybe other folks have. They did announce yesterday that if you were getting that error that prevented players from being able to load into the game, that they've fixed that now. Oh, thank you, Joy-Con. Yes, I definitely wanted to see the roof of that building. But that's fixed now. You do need to restart 2 times. And then I'm also trying to think, what did I maybe miss in this update? What should we go look at? What should we try out? So right now, I mean, we did this really quickly as soon as I got her level quest, her level 2 quest rather. And so I'm kind of happy with the way that her house came out because it has a nice point of view there. I need a place for this to go. We did sort of start to do just the rest of the pathing that she had given me, put it around this tree so I could put more there, kind of do something with that. Or we could make it wind through this part of the valley over here. I'm trying to see how big that is. Yeah, so we could make it come all the way down here. I think it needs to be wider based on, what is the width of her car? About 2 squares, I think. So we'd need it to be like at least 3 wide, I think. When we were building the rug one, it was just going to be a single loop with the possibility for like a figure 8. So we could do that. I was taking pictures over here of another rug I was trying to make. It's okay, but we could easily pick that up. Or we may have enough space to do something here. I'm not sure anymore which one kind of works better. I've seen some screenshots from the movie. I know we were trying to do like a pink path. In the screenshots, it's like a yellow checkerboard on the racetrack part and then pink around it. So we could try to recreate that too. I'm trying to think if the new motif, this is going to be in the way. We did get that new motif that looks sort of checkerboardish. I can't remember if it's one where we can change the color or if it comes with colors already. But even if it's one where you can't change the colors, we could use it as a remove pattern. Or we could just continue with the candy path. Or we could do both. We could put the candy path kind of along the edge of the other one. I don't know. But I'll be trying to keep the stream probably under 2 hours today. It took about 2.5 hours to do the rugs the first time, but I was measuring things out. We didn't finish it, but now that I have a concept of how I would do it that way, I think I could do it much faster. And so there's part of me that just wants to see if I could make that work. I did take out the Chocodile here, the little candy croc, since he seemed like he matched my outfit, you know? I'm trying to see if we have enough room to lay out all the rugs that I would need. So what was it last time? Did we use 6 rugs or 4 for this? I have the other stream. I have it partway up, so I know I need to make at least 3 different pieces to make that work. Let's see. I think it's 2 on the ends and 2 in the middle. Like 2 on either end because of the way that things were matching up. I haven't looked yet at my items to see what items we could put to kind of fill that out. Also, if anybody's like stuck on the update stuff, since we have done everything, it's a good place to kind of discuss that. Welcome in, Tanny. Good to see you. Yeah, let me see if I even actually let me put down a save is always a good idea. I did turn it on when I was thinking I was going to stream earlier, and then I got completely sidetracked. So what do you mean I'm not online? It is literally a wired connection right now. You're telling me like me plugging you in 2 gigabit internet right now is not enough for you to connect to servers. Okay, it did cloud save. I do wonder if the switch is... Let me just check. Okay. I wasn't sure if the switch was still like out here looking for Wi-Fi when it was plugged in or not. It is. It's got the wired connection right now. Yeah. I want to say that the stability is better since we got like 5 hours before our first crash last time. But I feel like I should test the game a little bit more before saying that for sure, you know? Oh, I need to delete stuff. What should I delete? Okay, well, what are you? Okay, that is gonna be another rug that it deleted before the update. Not that I deleted, but you know, when the game just decides it doesn't want to anymore. Where are we selected? All right, we're gonna get rid of that one because it's blank. Some of these I had made for a custom rug tutorial video. So they're recorded, or in some cases they aren't. Why is it showing 2 of these now? And 2 of these now. I'm gonna close this menu and then go back into it because I'm not trusting what the game is doing there, because you can't copy custom designs in Disney Dreamlight Valley, so I know I didn't make those exactly the same twice. Okay. What are you doing, game? It really messed up the pool rug with the update. I haven't quite figured out what they did to the way that it reflects light, but you like can't see it anymore. But I'm not ready to just delete it because I do like that one. I think... What is this one? Okay, this is just a board floor. That's pretty easy to work with. So I think I can delete this one. I probably won't be able to keep the RaceTrack once I make it because there's just not enough. Yeah, and you see it's doing the... This is weird. What happens if I go to put down one of the duplicates? Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. Oh wait, did it catch up now? I think it caught up now. This is so strange. What is it doing? Is this one the boardwalk? Okay, we want to keep the boardwalk because that one's actually out being used as decoration right now. What is this one? Oh, that's Maleficent's fire trapdoor. That one was a few hours of work. I think we could probably get rid of some of the chairs. Like, which one are you? I mean, I like Jafar's chair, but we could give him any number of other chairs, and I think that would be fine. And that'll free up a design slot. And maybe... Hey, like these don't both exist. Those don't both exist. Let me go out and in. I haven't seen this be this buggy, so that's a new feature since the update. That's fun. I haven't tried to make anything yet in the custom design tools since the update, so we'll have to see what ends up, how that ends up going today. All right, so I think we can do it with 3 rug patterns and it'll make just an elongated loop to kind of start with. But I'm still torn on the, do we try to make it like the yellow checkerboard like in the movie? Do we make it like the pink pavement kind of thing we were going for before? Or something in between? Because I do want to do the curb. I think that worked out pretty nicely last time. And I might start with this as our middle piece. I feel like this is turned the wrong way. Let me just do that. Is it any better? All right. So for a background, I'm pretty sure I know which texture I've used before, but I'm a little curious about what we could do. Because we could do something like this. Change it to yellow. We could use the pavement texture. I think I was using this one as the texture. Let's look at the different yellows and pinks that we have. So I feel like something like this might be the road color that we had in part of the movie with kind of the checkerboard, and then we could do the outer or the inner in a pink. I feel like that could work. Or I think what I did last time, yeah, it was like this color, which I think works well with this texture, and we could just make that a RaceTrack, and we're just making a RaceTrack in general, not necessarily, you know, the one that she has. Can I make, so I think the design I originally had was whatever this base color is going to be the track color. And then we'd have to come up with whatever colors we want for the outer edges, for the curb, and for the central part. Now, I think with the way that I did it, we don't have to do it that way. Like, we could put down the RaceTrack color on its own. But let's see. Because if we did... Can I turn the camera to see it? All right, so that's what our house and stuff looks like. So if we did pink, I feel like it works. If we did, which yellow would it be? Because it's got to be pretty... Is that too dark? But that's really bright. Oh, maybe these. Yeah, something like that as the yellow. Would that go... Oh, she does have yellow. She has yellow like on her door, so the yellow could go too. And then maybe we could do the pink as the outside? I don't know. I do like the pink path for the other stuff. Let's just see if my idea to see if this can be made in a checkerboard, if that works first off. Is I'm not... It always manages to surprise me as to what it will allow us to do. And we're talking about doing a whole pattern, which complicates everything anyway. let me see if the new motif that she gave us, I don't remember if it's one where we change the colors or if it comes with its own color palette. And that's something that it will change the way that I do this. Okay, it comes with its own color palette. So I mean, if we did, let's see how this patterns out, because I think it's gonna have gaps in between it that make it kind of awkward. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. So what we could do is we could cover the whole thing, or at least cover the track part of it, with another yellow, then put this on top. And then with this, we would use it as a cutout, and then we'd have a two-tone yellow checkerboard, like in the RaceTrack in part of the movie. Or we could just do our own. We could actually use this, and then if we changed the background, like how does that look with, no, I didn't want to change the texture. I just wanted to change the color. This one, if we went back to the pink I had been using, like we could do something like that. And then keep all the sprinkles and things. Or we could use this pattern in the pink version and kind of use that for the outer track. What does her car look like? Where is it? It's over there. I can barely see it. Oh, because I have the other thing in the way. Because I kind of like the way that these two go together. But let me see. Which color did we have? This one? This one. All right, let's see how our yellow, how the yellow overlay works. We're on the easiest piece right now. This is the one that I'm looking at to be our straightaway in between the two curved ends. And so I'm not sure, I mean, after seeing what happened to my pool, I'm not sure how much they've changed the way that things layer on here. And they could have changed it like a lot. I feel like I don't know if I should do the same color and then our texture is just going to be what's creating the pattern, or if it should be something like this. And then I think we go symmetry and pattern. Oh, we're still going to have the lines. We could put the line purposefully somewhere. Actually, how wide? I don't remember how wide it ends up being. Okay, because if it's a straightaway, I'm thinking we put it something like that. Yeah, let's do this. And then we're gonna grab, nope, it's not it is squares. It's just not gonna be under squares. And then we're gonna take that piece that we got from Vanellope's Friendship Quest, pattern it and cut it out and see what that looks like with the two-tone yellow squares on it. All right, so that would be this one. I feel like the scale isn't bad and it patterns so nicely, but then we cut it out. Yeah. So now we have this. Think of the checkerboard as where the racetrack is going to go. And then I'm going to use, I think I want to use that pink that I was originally using for the center and then maybe the corners, but I think we could do it on the center. So if we do, I think like this one. Oh, we could do this one. It's very like actual bubblegum. This one's a little bit brighter. Oh, what happens? Let's see. All right, so I think what I want to do. You're still hoping. Yeah, more design elements. I was a little surprised that after pushing so many updates to this tool, that then that it wasn't in DreamSnaps too. So we've got both things to play with too. But yeah, more design slots, if nothing else, is really, really what I want. Okay, maybe I should have moved that pattern line on the other ones. But I'm thinking we put this here, then we take another one to fill in that gap. Okay, so that's kind of our inner. Let me see if I can adjust. Well, actually, so the outer curb is going to be these. But I think, should the curb be white? Or should I go back to maybe the green that I'd been working with? Yeah, there's definitely, I would definitely like, whoops, that was weird. I would love to have more options with a color palette in this game. So if we go, oh, I should be measuring this, right? I don't remember. So maybe it's like if now one, so if this is going to be the actual curve, then let's go half a block, and that'll, about half a block is going to be our depth of curve. Let's see. This? No, up here? These colors look so different to me than the first time that I was doing it. It's like, why is that so, like, those are really dark. Was I using these? Maybe I was using these. I mean, these are blue. I do still kind of like these though. So maybe this one as the shadow, this one as the top, or this one as the top. Let's do this one as our shadow, or we could do a white gray. I don't know. We'll try this. And I'm using the max, oh, my place. I'm using the max size each time, so then I don't have to worry about like, oh, was it this big or this big? And then do the same thing again, but I'm gonna use the lighter size. Or the lighter size, the lighter color. Is that too light? Is it not light up? Something in between here I feel like is what I want. You think you're gonna send them suggestions each month? You might as well. Why not? I feel like this is gonna show up a little bit better. And now I'm thinking maybe the curve is a little too deep. But I want to put this kind of right at the edge so that it's going to be easier to measure when I have to do this on two other rugs. And I'll do symmetric again so that we don't have to place that one down. Whoops. Right. And then one to fill in the middle. I'm hoping we can actually do this one pretty quickly. We'll see. Yeah. All right. And then I wanted to adjust, I needed to see kind of, oh, I guess I didn't come all the way out to the edge on those. Okay, hang on. We'll just these. That is so far. Why is that edge so big? Because I don't want to have that little yellow poking out of the edge. I know that seems silly, but it's gonna bother me. And that means I have to adjust each one to kind of get rid of the edges. So I may want to bring in the curve depth some. That's better. I did not want the yellow on the outside. But then I want to look at what, let me see. Because I want to put, wait, why am I getting, what am I, why, oh, this isn't what I would need to adjust. Never mind. Oh, I need to adjust this one? No, the yellow ones. I don't want to adjust the yellow ones. But the stripe, I don't want that stripe to be showing on my road if I don't need to. Welcome in, Hassan. So I'm gonna see, oh, I can't move it that way. That's what I want to do, is move it that way, but hang on. I want it to show me the whole rug. Okay. So can I put, if I put the stripe here on that one, that's not quite right either. And then this will be the other square. This is gonna matter, like, not very much. What if I do put it there? All right, now you can see all the little squares though. I know you said hi there and I said hi back. Let's see. I want to try a gradient on that, on the center pink part with kind of a lighter color. What do we think? Is this the color? I think that's the color I'm using. Let me see how this looks. Oh, come on. I know this can go to the edge because the other one goes to the edge, and I know that this is not a larger... Why is that? Because the gradient and the square should be the same size. I guess they're not? Alright, so if I make it a little bit smaller... I kind of wonder what this is going to do to the way that it looks like a depth, you know? I don't know. Let's try that, and then I'm going to need a third piece of that to go in the middle. Oh, but it's... So with the squares, you can't really, like, I don't notice the overlapping edges unless it does that weird thing where it shows us, but with the gradients, you can, like, always see it. That's, okay, that's pretty good. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, let me come out of this. I think that is going to be our piece one. Where did it go? Hang on, did it put it? What? That's new. It's not here, is it? Hang on, let's come all the way out of this. I'll go back to standing on the ground. And then I'm gonna go back in here. And you're gonna show me the rug I just built, right? Right? It let me erase things. It did do weird things when we were erasing though, so... There it is. Okay. I would say that this tool appears to be more glitchy than it was. I mean, so far it hasn't actually made things disappear, but that wasn't quite what I was wanting it to do. Because there's that moment there where I'm just like, all right, game, fine. You don't want me to build this, I won't. Okay, so we have it's kind of like a double edge there that I don't love. But these are going to be kind of the center straight away, so if I wanted to make this much bigger, I could add more of these down the center. I need to see what this looks like when we're on the ground, though. Yeah, so I don't love the dark line down the center, and I think that's because of how I use the gradient. Because that's kind of weird. It's gonna just look weirder. So do I pull the gradient out? Maybe we take the gradient out and we just put like a, I don't know, a candy kind of pattern on there or something. The really bright on the green is also kind of flat, so I don't know. We're not getting as much texture because of the way that I did the checkerboard on there. All right. So let's go back down to that one. Not delete. Almost deleted it. Gotten too used to deleting things. So I think... And then we do have a candy pattern. Yeah. I think this is the only candy pattern, so we could do this. Or we could do like a bunch of these swirls, maybe in a lighter pink for something that's more abstract. Like the idea of it. We want these bigger or smaller? This is Disney Dreamlight Valley. Doing some of the customization in Disney Dreamlight Valley after the update. Welcome in, Christian. You're welcome. I'm glad that it helped. So you're able to play the update now? Oh, come on. I want that little sprinkle to be on the track. But I liked it being larger. Maybe I'll make it larger, but I'll just rotate it a little bit more. No? Come on. It's so close. Am I gonna eat dinner tonight? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I was asking you if you were able to play. And it sounds like you were, so let's see. Maybe a different size of this? Could we get a different part of it down here? Oh, I have no idea. I have not planned that far ahead. Okay, so this could fit here. I just don't know if we want that many, or if I should turn it so that we get kind of the different part. Do I want to change any of the other ones? Let's see if I can get a full view of it again. Let's see what that looks like when we have two of them next to each other. What was that? Did you see that like weird green bubbly? That's new. Haven't seen that before. Oh, you were having trouble with the DreamSnaps? Yeah, a lot of people have been. The video I'm working on right now is like the full walkthrough of unlocking Vanellope and DreamSnaps. I have a few others, but that one's probably the furthest along. Because like that, I feel like the game was not very straightforward with. Like it tells you afterwards that you were just doing a tutorial and it pops up for like 2 seconds. Maybe this could work, I think. I sort of want to put edges on it, on the center part. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but maybe if we tucked like a slightly darker of the squares like under it so that those would be kind of like edges the way that the dark green is on the outside. I don't know if it's worth it. You know what we're gonna do though is save. And then Let's grab another rug. It'd be great if it put it in the exact place where I need it, but I know it's not going to. Anybody remember which yellow we used? Yes, create. Ah, all right. Well, we'll be able to color match this way. Trying to think how I did this before, because I've done this. Did this, it worked great, it made sense. Do I remember how to do it exactly? Not really. All right, so we used this texture default size, and then it was, I want to say this one. Yeah, this one. Nope, no, why did you do that? Don't do that. You like what it is. Okay, close that one. I'm gonna do the same thing, except it's way more complicated on this one because these are gonna be the curved ends. I've done this before. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. Not okay. Yes, this. Turn that off. Change the color to some other yellow. Yellow? This yellow. Oh, you know what? We probably could have just done that, but that's boring. All right, so as big as possible, and then I guess move the stripe out to the edge, or I think it's just gonna have a stripe in it. I think that's gonna happen. Or do we... I guess it depends on which edge I'm gonna put as the inner versus the outer. All right, let's just try this. And then we grab that new pattern from Vanellope. I'm thinking about this again, and I'm realizing because this is the curved piece, there might be a better way to go about this without putting those rectangles all over everything. I might regret that later. No, why did I do that? Undo. I'm just so used to making all of the patterns their max size, but this one, I think we used it in default size. Go get it again, because I don't know what category it's under yet. Just know it's at the bottom of everything. All right, and then we just pattern it and cut it out. Okay, now we have our base texture. I think we're gonna have to move something. We move one of these. Can I get rid of... So if we do it like that... Yeah, okay. So if we move those symmetrical layers, if we move one, we can get rid of that stripe a little bit better. What, Brooke? Let's see. Okay. So this is hard because our new rug is sitting on top of the old rug. So seeing what's what on here is not easy. You finished all the quests and the star path. Very nice. Come in, Rosie. And you have nothing to do. Yeah, you know, that's where I've been with this game. That's why I keep making rugs and things. But did you optimize your submission to the new DreamSnaps competition? You know, there's always that. Is this the right pink? Maybe. All right, I think the way that this works is we move it all the way this way, it doesn't let me go anymore. We move it all the way this way and it doesn't let me go anymore. And this should help me make like a rounded end cap. Rosie, you started playing? Are you addicted to it now? Like the rest of us? What? Oh, sorry. Oh no. Dream Elements, what did you do? I saw nothing. I need to talk to Stream Elements. Dream Elements. Maybe we should just rename it for the DDV streams. But yeah, if anybody happens to know why it deletes nice messages sometimes, I'm happy to help it learn. I just don't know what it's doing. Oh, you have a Tangled-inspired main room of your house that's almost done? Nice. Put a dark purple dress, black knee-high boots, black elbow gloves, black fedora. That sounds nice too. All right, here's my thinking. So we put that one. So this is where that other one is. We can test out what if we put, if we try to add depth to the center by adding a similar like herb-like edge. This is how we could do it to the other piece too. But we can test it here where it's one shape instead of like three. So I just need this one to be back a layer. Yeah, so it'd be something like that. Which is, like, it's okay, but is it worth it? I don't know. I feel like I could do it another way too. What if we moved it so it's in line with the pink circle this way, but it sticks out this way? Kind of like, you know, the edge has it, but the center part goes down and is kind of flat. That's, I don't know if it looks like that. We're gonna see what this looks like. What else do we need to, oh, now's the tricky part. Okay, so I had all my measurements last time, and this time I don't. So do we measure it again, assuming that it's going to be the same? Oh, wait, this part is the same, right? That's what we figured out. But then it's going to be kind of here, and then it's halfway to this one, so something like that. Is that where this is? 10 and 7. Nice. I wonder what the highest is that you could get, because I feel like with it being the outfit challenge, we probably can't get as high of scores as we could if it was like a furniture challenge and you can cram a whole ton of stuff in. I don't know. Right, and I want this to kind of cover that outer edge. Let's see. I don't want it to do any more than cover the outer edge. I don't want to see any yellow. Okay, so that is this part. I think we're gonna get a measuring block out. And if this is the same as it was last time, then it's gonna be like this and a music note in width. Let's see. Why did it move it all the way up there? Although we have a grid this time, so it's kind of like this in a quarter block, something like that. So if I want this to be a curve, oh wait, might it actually, because of where I put that pink, I wonder if this is actually going to be the right width there. And then I don't have to, okay. Let's just try this, and then we're gonna have to make the other piece, I think, and kind of see how things line up and then move them around. Now, why? I feel like I got the rotation right on the first try, and then I let go of the buttons in the wrong order. So this would be here. How far out can you go? And then we'll do another one of those. No, let's do the curve first, and then we'll put in the top parts. So this one also max. It's just not like the type of curve that you really need to go between two of those. Like, how do you... Wait, that might be the right place. We can work with that. And then do we do the rounded or the straightaway first? So what you were trying to say... Oh yeah, when you... Sorry about getting timed out. We gotta talk to Stream Elements. So yes, you're liking the game, but you think it's the quest you have to do. So once you run out of quests, you're not sure you'll keep at it. Yeah. There's a lot of quests, though. Unless you played before and you're just, like, catching up on recent quests. Because, like, there's so many. Yeah, it's the second time. UNV, Stream Elements is just... I don't know. Oh, yeah, then you have a... It'll be a little bit, probably, before you run out of the quests, but... It's also been a while. Like, I haven't... Since I've been playing for so long, and the game has changed so much, I'm not really sure what it's like when you're starting out. I feel like it would be overwhelming with the amount of things. But, like, if you unlock all the characters, there's a ridiculous amount of quests in it. Because each character will have quests so that you can unlock them, and then they will have additional quests so that you can level them up and get all their stuff. Okay, I think it's not perfect, but I think it's workable. And then what do we want to put on the outside? Do we put more of the same pink or a slightly different pink? Should it also be covered in candy? It's the Dreamlight or whatever you use to unlock the realms that's holding you back? Yeah. The Dreamlight is the thing that makes you do all the other stuff that's in the game, all the grindy things. But it's like, most of it comes pretty naturally. Mostly, kinda. I don't know which shapes are gonna be our best bet to cover this outer space. Or which color it should be. Like, if we go lighter? I don't know. Oh, these are, I was like, why is it not looking pink anymore? So we could do like that. Is this our center color? So if we did it the same as the center color, or we could do something entirely different. We could do purple. Kind of like purple in general. White. We could try to match the grass and fail because we have like these colors to choose from. But we could, you know, do a more grassy texture on the outside. Have it blend in. I mean, it could be the same as that. I feel like that maybe doesn't make sense. Let's start... Yeah, let's start with the same color that we have for the center, just because it's fewer things to have to think about. Okay, so we put that one. I should have probably put these down before I put the little curb on, but I'm just gonna have to move them back. Ah, come on. Make a large... Oh, wait, that's the other rug, so this is gonna work. Right? How far in can I go before it's a problem? Alright, I can do this in 3 shapes. Oh, but what shape do I need to cover that bottom part? If I take a triangle, will the center of the triangle remain on the rug so it'll let me do it? Yes, okay. I'm gonna move this back behind those. Okay, that's further than it needed to. But if I think if I drop them all on the candy, that gives me a frame of reference, and that should be in the right place. Oh, come on. This is part of the system that I'd love for them to improve, you know? The layering system has such potential and is also really difficult to get, like, nice and exact if you're playing on console. Let's take a look zoomed out. Right, so that's kind of our corner. It's okay. Do we put candy around the outside? Do I put a gradient around the outside? That's what I'm not sure about. If you make it really small, too small, bigger, more giant candy? Didn't we get a second motif? Oh, actually, what if we did use her second motif, or even the same motif? I think her second motif was the candy cane trees. What category are those under so I don't have to keep scrolling all the way to the bottom each time I want to use them? So is there something I could do with this? And is there something I could do with this? Have we made this one larger? Larger and diagonal? So I don't have to put as many? It doesn't go any bigger than that, but maybe. Or we could straighten it out and do it the normal way. I say, as I try to make things aligned in this game and fail. So it could be like that. Is that too many squares though, having the pattern on the track, the candy in the center, and then you also have this pattern that could go around the outside? Or this pattern could go around the outside like this? Like only use it halfway? What if that is bigger? Maybe. All right. These have to be under something. Let's check the miscellaneous because I don't have... Nope. Objects? Symbols? They weren't under shapes, right? Objects? Not under objects? Food? Is it food? The trees are food. What do the trees look like since those are easy to find? Well, that's kind of fun. Man, we could put that there. I wish I could easily cut them in half. Like a little candy cane flourish around the corner. But if I move it even to the back, I'd have to make it a little bit smaller in order to hide the other one. I'm still not hidden under there, am I? Do we go with the squares? Do we go with the candy cane? So candy cane would be going, let's move it to the back just so we can, whatever. Here's fine. Nope, here's not fine. Here's too far back. Right. Here we go. Oh, not that far. Here? Ish? It would be like here. And then this one, just imagine, isn't there. So we could do that as little corner detail, except it does have some of those little pieces sticking out from in there, so just keep... It'd still have some of it. I mean, is there even any point, or do I just need to make it smaller? Smaller? Even smaller? There? Alright, let me see the whole thing again. I don't know. Like, it's not bad. We could also add, like, a little bit more or something. Or we could move the whole thing out. Just be like, it's not that, it's over here. Can I, like, there was nothing wrong with letting me see the whole track, you know. Really didn't mind. Is that just weird to have, like, the random tree things? Maybe they don't need to be that big. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess in the movie, these would be off to the side for real, but that's not really... I'm not sure that's the vibe they're giving off right now. They're more just like, here's a random candy cane motif thing that looks slightly dangerous. Come on. There. Can I please see the whole thing? And then, where is this one? What if we make this one and then we use, yeah, this part of it? Or is it gonna not let me because it's too far off? I'm not sure what I want to do with the pink part, but I want this to save, so... This is so weird. Why is it so glitchy now? I need to stand on the ground, then I can go back into the menu. I'm gonna save in between. And it should still be there, even though it made it disappear and stuff. In between. Just does not give me much confidence. I guess we could just leave it plain, too. Because I'm pretty sure... Or did I use all my lollipops over there? I might have used all of them. Oh, I'm gonna need to remove that stump. Were you here the whole time, stump? No! Pick those up. I'm not sure of placement right now, you know? It's here for the moment while we're building it. Right, customize. I want to put down the piece we just made and see how well it lines up. Real not sure. Oh, okay, the bridge is like right there. There's one. Take your time menu. Ooh. And then, no, this way. Come on, come on, there. Okay, and then we need to make the piece that's gonna go opposite this one. How well did that line up? Look at how well that lines up. I mean, like, yeah, we should probably adjust it maybe, but like, that lined up so well. All right, do I remember how to make it? Maybe. All right, that was an upper left circle, so we're gonna go for the bottom right? Bottom right, right? Because I can't rotate that one to make it work the other way. I mean, I could, but it's a whole different thing. And then you have these pieces sticking out all over the place. You can do this with fewer rugs. It just starts looking like a pinwheel. All right, bottom right, bottom right. That's what we're gonna do. So we need to make this one, that gray texture, change the color to something. This, yeah. I think I changed the glossiness last time and that worked in our favor, and I'm not sure if I should this time or not. And I still don't know where this square, sprinkly, candy frosted pattern thing happens to be, so we're just scrolling down to the bottom to go find it. And default size, pattern, cutout. What? Oh, oops. Yeah, no, that was fine. I just forgot step 2 was actually cover the whole thing in brighter yellow squares. Just skip that, you know. I'm not good at repeating things. I think it's this one. And then we go symmetric pattern. And then offset it to cover those. Put the stripes wherever. And then move one of them. Yep. And that's kind of as covered as it can be. And then I need to move this back on top. There we go. All right. Now what? Oh, I can't even see it because it's on top of everything else. Do I even have all the edges in that view? Because I'm not sure anymore. Is this the short side? The long side? Where is the rug? Can't even tell. All right, we're gonna do pink circle bottom right corner. Full size, make it pink. Oh, actually, yeah. We'll go for the real circle, and then I have to remember to put the like offset darker one, since we did do that on the other side. What do you mean? Okay. So that should line up, and then we'll do the slightly darker one. I can't tell which side. If I've done this right, this is the short side. But I can't. Please just show me the rug. Is this the edge? This is the edge. Okay, that is the side that I need it to be. Sometimes being this close to the rugs you want to match up with, super helpful. Sometimes super complicated. I think, again, it shouldn't let me do it this way. It should be fully lined up with the other one, and the game is being weird. I don't know. Short side, no, short side. Is it the long edge or the short edge of this one that's going to match up with the circle versus the rectangle? That's what I'm trying to sort in my head. I think actually, yeah, this way? This way. Let's put that there, move it down a layer, something like that, and then I think we put candy on top of that, which is food. Is that actually under food? It is. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. And then what do we do? We need our rectangles, starting with the darker. Max size, and then I think it's straight on this side for one, and then we measure and put the curve on the other. I don't remember how far out though. Let's see. Right, so it's like one and then like a half. I think it's a half-ish. Just so that things line up. And then this one is the brighter. And I need it to cover. Ugh, tree, why are you here? How am I gonna tell whether or not I can see the yellow when I'm on top of the yellow? I don't know. There-ish? Yeah, that seems wrong. And then the, oh yeah. Okay. I think we measure where the other straightaway goes and then connect them with the curve. Is that right? But I think it is about the width of what that is here. Something like that. And then the next rectangle going for the darker one. And this is the rotated one. Come on. Maybe. Honestly, not quite sure. There, sure. Something like that. Okay. And then the connecting them together part. And I'd love to see a little bit more here. You're letting me see a lot of the other rugs, which is very nice. They're lovely. But, I kind of need to see this one. Oh, actually, is that fine? Maybe? And then this one can be the lighter. Let's go on top of that one. I think I need to be able to see kind of more. That might work. This may end up being a little bit messy, but I don't care, and I should probably just cover everything in sprinkles because I feel like that would make sense. Right. So this is off. I know that the curved piece is not as thick as the rectangle piece, but I'm also looking at that like dark green, blue, I don't know, whatever color that is. And that is like way thick. So I think I'm gonna kind of plop these down the way they are, and then we'll put the rugs down and I'll have a better idea of like which thing actually needs to be adjusted. Because I have no idea right now. Is it this color is our outer part? Oh, hey, that's that edge. Oh my gosh. Just even trying to see, like, where is this versus everything else? It is so confusing for me. All right, here. Do another one. Or do I do... Yeah, I think I can do another square before I have to move into the triangle. Oh, that's the top. Great. Here. And then the triangle. Ish? Something here? Yeah, and then move these. Just as long as they're behind this stuff, it doesn't really matter. Right. Drop them on top of the candy. Except then the candy ends up being right at the fold, and that's really hard, so then I can drop them on top of each other, and it still works. Okay, I think that is the general outline. Yeah, something like this, and then... Let's see. I put on the other one, did something with the candy cane tree things. Maybe... I don't remember. I don't know. I just remember there was like one on either side. This is the part where I'm like, you can decorate the outer edge somehow. Honestly, maybe a bunch of random candy or a bunch of these that are much smaller would probably work better. And then we could stick some of the real trees or the lollipops on top of it. I don't know. All right, we'll come out of this twice so that I'm standing on it and not freaking out about the fact that I can't see it there in the menu where it should be. It's just glitchy. Also gonna save. So no part of me trusts the game with the saves anymore. All right. Back in, and it should be there, right? Our final corner pieces. This is so fast. Wait, which one is it? This one? Is this the one we're missing? Yes, and it should link. Oh, come on. You mean I have to move the entire thing to see if this fits? Why? All right. Oh, that does not look right. All right, I need to see this. Nope. Okay, I knew that that pink circle, once I tried to put the other piece on top of it, that it was off. Okay. So the other pink circle's off too, but it's not off quite as badly. So I think the one we just made, what do we need to fix? We need to fix a lot of stuff. Okay. So the light pink circle needs to come in and out. All right. I feel like I should write this down, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm writing down. You know? Okay. Here is the curvy part. And this needs to go this way. How far would it need to go that way? Is that like a half or a third of a square? Maybe. Hi, Alan. Welcome in. And then it also needs to go a tiny bit like back towards the center. Maybe? Or like not the center, but out so that it matches with the other circle a little better. And then really that outer curb, that's the piece that needs to be fixed the most. So I think if I could get that lighter green rectangle to be more straight, and then the darker green needs to move out. Not like a lot, like maybe hit just like a little bit out and then straighten out the lighter green. And then I think the light green will be in line if I can make it straight. Maybe? I don't super like the candy in the center, but I'm also not quite sure what else to do in that center part. Hang on. Okay. Do that. Hi, Risha. Welcome in. Long day. Well, at least it's a weekend now, depending on your time zone, of course. Oh, and the outer. Okay, I think the outer edge light green should also just back up just like one little click. What? 10 out of 27? Oh, in this game you're up to 10? Nice. I feel like we may have started with just 10, but I may be making that up. Still with missions, but doing it? Yeah, nice. I keep saying I'm going to like... I've been wanting to start a second game so I can make all the videos for the beginning now that it's different. And it is just, there is so much. That is not what I wanted to do. I want to edit this design instead. I think once I do that, that'll be when I actually do all the that's when I revive my Twitch channel, so that we do it all on there to make the videos and post them to YouTube. That's what I would be doing. All right. There's so many things with this that I need to fix. All right, which piece are you? We'll fix you first. Oh, this is the hard one to fix though. All right, we'll fix the hardest thing first because I'm really bad at rotating things. I almost streamed on Twitch the other night because I was just like bored, but I was not going to be playing like this game. Play like Tears of the Kingdom or something random. Okay, if that's there, I don't remember, do I need to move the dark one too? I think, there, sure, we moved it. I don't know if that was helpful. Okay. This circle needs to move. You know, the game rotating everything each time is just adding to the difficulty of what I'm trying to do here. Oh, so we can see the two of them over there. Couldn't tell you which one is which, though. Okay, I think, yeah, this needs to come in, so away from the curb. Away from the curb and then up a little bit. All right, so which side is which, though? Why won't you let me see the part that I'm working on? Like, we could do this so much better. So I think it needs to go this way. And then, so maybe there. Okay, now that I did that though, the candy is not on top of it. Come on. Sure, that's fine. So we move the circle, we move the edge. I'm supposed to do something else, right? Is it this one? No, what are you? This one? Eh. Oh, but now you don't line up. All right, let's see what this looks like because all those fine adjustments, I have no idea. Why is my rug not down there? Oh, I'm looking at the other side. Which one is which now? Okay, that dark pink circle needs to move. This straight piece here needs to come out more. Or really this one could go down more because that's kind of weird, but we'll move it out more. This does actually look in line now, so I think that's okay. Mostly, all right. So we do dark pink circle, tuck that in, and then, wait. How is this? And then we'll just nudge the straight part out again and see if that does it. Somebody taking notes for me? So I know what on earth I'm doing. Okay. This is super confusing, having it on top of everything. Is it you? You. Let's just... Is that far enough, do you think? Because now it looks like it's not lined up anymore. And then... This circle is a mess right now. I don't know. That seems more reasonable. It was like sticking out on both sides a ton. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so the dark pink circle, not lined up. We could pull both the dark pink circles. We don't really need them. I'm not sure they're adding anything. I think I want to push the candy more towards the center on the straightaways. Like it's too close to the edge without having an edge on it. Okay. So from this angle, and mostly just from this angle, if you're looking at that dark pink edge on the circle, I had initially been imagining the dark pink edge being like the pink is the raised part. But the way it is right now, I'm kind of reading that dark pink as being kind of like the track edge. So if it was a dark yellow instead, it's kind of like the track edge. So you have the green, that's the curve. Then you go down to the track, and then the track is kind of like banked around the pink center part, which would be your lowest point. So if instead of doing the pink, we did a dark yellow instead of a dark pink to kind of give it that look. Because it doesn't make sense, like you're never going to be able to see the inner edge of the curb and then the outer edge of the pink. Like you can't, at least on the curved portion, you're not going to be able to see both at the same time. But if it was the track, then that would make sense. So maybe we do that on both of the end caps. How is this lining up? We're still not there. How is that not there? Because the outside looks like it's there. All right, so we nudge that again. We change the pink to yellow, and then we push that out a little bit thicker now that it has a purpose. Yeah, okay, let's try that. This one, right? And every time I'm like, what am I doing? Which one are you? You it? Nudge. Well, now it really doesn't line up with the other one, which means it might be right. Okay, and you are gonna be a different color now. I don't know. Ugh, that's kind of not yellow. We could do maybe. I don't know. What's the inside of a yellow thingy? But because this is the exact color that we have for the squares. This is kind of like the color that we use for the base of the track. Wait, what did I need to do with this though? I need it to go this way a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like I don't have the color that I most would want, and I couldn't tell you what it is. I just know that it's like not this one. Thank you, Risha. I think having that practice round a couple weeks ago, you know, helped. Very tired? Yeah. Enjoy your lurk. Happy to have you here. I feel like that's like way too brown. That feels very dark. Like there is such a huge jump between each of these squares. They're not aligned in a way that makes sense to me. What if it was lighter instead? No, we don't have the contrast there. So maybe just going with the same as the base color, I guess. Have I seen what the brown looks like? I mean, maybe I do the brown. Let's just see what it looks like in the big picture. Okay, it's not great, but it's not too bad. How did this lineup go? It could still maybe do one more. I'm gonna go stand on it because I'm not sure with the perspective of that camera. I feel like the one on the right is just smaller. I don't know. Yeah, Scrooge is definitely Mr. Monopoly in this game. He will take all of your coins for forever, and then you get pumpkins, and you spend several days doing pumpkins, and then you're like, huh, I can afford everything. But it takes a while to get to that point. Okay. I feel like feel like something over here, like I don't love the way that this corner is sticking out, so maybe we could try to fix that. So if I nudge that corner back up so it lines up and hopefully can get the front edge to line up, that would be great. At least the way that like this one it sticks out, but it's not as noticeable. I still feel like, why is the rectangle on the right looking narrower? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Feels like every time you're doing good and building funds, the quest is like, nope. Yeah. Yeah. I hear it's not as bad now with a lot of stuff as it used to be, but I do remember early game being a little much in terms of resources too, because the drop rates used to be even worse than they are now. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can just fix that. Wait, I said I was gonna save. I didn't actually save, did I? Come on, save. And save. Okay. And now we can try to fix that. And I think the stuff that I need to fix on it now is internal fixes, so I don't have to worry about how it looks next to the other one necessarily. But I will do some stuff to fix up the other one too. Yeah, that looks... ugh. Okay, game. See, like, that's in the middle. Just why can't the curve piece be the same thickness as the straight piece? Like, clearly these could go together really nicely. The game is just like, nope. Oh, I don't like the way that the outer edge on the bottom doesn't line up. Maybe we do that? Oh no, I touched it. It moved. Now the outer edge looks nice. The inner edge on the other side looks kind of better. But now we've got that, like, not so great on the other part. So maybe I turn it? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna turn it because... oops. I don't know. Is that the only piece that I needed to fix on here? And now I might have messed up the alignment on the other one? Let's check the alignment up here. It's close enough. And then I want to change the color of the dark pink circle on this one. And then I'm going to have to move the whole thing because the bridge is in the way for letting me put down the connecting piece. All right, you are going to be... is it this one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. And then are you not max? Ha! Ha! The whole time, it really wasn't the max size. And I said that's why I've been using max sizes, because I don't want to have to match things up. Oh my gosh, this whole time, that's all that was missing. But it's so hard to tell because sometimes the camera gives you these weird angles that don't make any sense. All right, but now I feel like I need to fix all of it all over again. Or we drop some candy on it. Stick a tree in there. The part I'm least sure about is the pink on the outside. Like, should we do something else with it? Because I feel like the answer is yes, but I don't know what it is. Hate the camera in this game? Yeah, the camera needs some help. Not just in custom design mode or furniture mode, but like all over the place. Okay, move. Don't super like the candy in the middle. Do I have lollipops? How would I even know? No, not customize again. Go back. Go back. No. Ugh. Game. Alright, we're going all the way down to the bottom to see my new stuff. I know I have a few more trees. I don't remember if I have any lollipops left. I feel like the answer is no. I really wish they would let me order more because I want more of them. It feels like a glitch that we're not able to order more since most things we can, but at the same time, they don't usually give us that much stuff. Okay, no, I don't have any more, but I could stick like we could leave this solid pink on the outside and then just stick some of these trees around. We could put these, if we put these in the middle. No? What do you mean no, game? The trees cannot go on rugs. I mean, this tree seems like it can't go anywhere, but no, the tree can't go on a rug. Hi, Sprinkles, welcome in. We can put it really close to the rug, but you can't put the actual trunk of the tree on the rug. I mean, like, the game knows this isn't a literal tree, right? Okay. What about if I did, like, I like my lollipops where they are. I don't really want to steal them, but I need to know now. Lollipops can't go on there either. Fine. Okay. Can the race car go on the rug? Yes. Okay, the race car can go on the rug. So we have that going for us. Oh, we could put the race like over here. Do we have like... Wait, I need to move the whole thing. Go back to where you live, race car. I wish I could more easily undo. Okay, we need to move this whole thing so that we don't have these rocks in the way. Nice, enjoy your lurk. So if we move these bushes, we could slide the whole thing this way, have that tree next to it. If I could like... I wanted... Why don't we have multi-select in this game yet? Wait, how am I... Zoom in and out, yeah. What the... Ugh. Wait, did they change this? I feel like that's different because that is awkward. Okay, from way up here, I need a place for this many rugs filling in this corner. It doesn't have to go this orientation. We could rotate the whole thing. Okay, that's a bridge. I don't really want to block it. Just give me multi-select so I could click on this whole thing, bring it over here, but instead I don't know what. All right, we're probably just gonna try to pick up these tiny individual things from the picnic and put them away. I can't because I guess that was food or something. Please click the aliens and pick them up. Like if Animal Crossing can give me a draw box for multi-select, I feel like Disney Dreamlight Valley could handle it. Oh, wait. I know how to fix this. Let me borrow you for a second. Drop a house on it. What do you mean I can't drop a house on it? I can always drop a house on it and that fixes everything. Oh my gosh. Is there like... Hang on. In the hierarchy, nothing is higher than a house except for stuff that can go in your pockets. Like food. For some reason, the stuff, if I can pick it up with my hands, I can't drop a house on it.
Hi.
No, don't talk to Ariel. She's having a conversation with the stuffed snowman right now. Right, I don't even know what this is because the grass is eating it. Is there any wood back here? Any other food? Anything else? No? Okay. Like, I do sort of like this little area. Like, it's cozy and stuff. But I need to see what the racetrack looks like with everything put together. Great. So what is our way to zoom now? Eat this. Anything that involves like licking a joystick is just failure to me. Because you have buttons you can click, and then you have joysticks, and they're used for different reasons. And we shouldn't be trying to click joysticks. It doesn't make any sense. Come on. Especially not zoom. Like, I've got so many buttons you are not using. Please put the house back where it lives. I know it fits here because that's where I got it. There we go. But that is definitely the best, easiest, fastest way to put things away in this game is know your hierarchy and typically just drop a house on it. Okay, so before the game like starts sprouting a bunch of flowers here and stuff, let's move this. But do we move it in this orientation and just slide it this way? Or do I rotate it so that it's going like the other direction? Like, because it could go... Oh, does it fit here? Or do we not have enough space to put 3 this way? Unless I move that up. Because there is a stump. There's something else here too, right? Yeah, it's not gonna fit because there's... I didn't take away the stump. Okay. And there's night thorns, and then... So this one was here. Hang on. What else gets in the way? Okay, I think if I take away the night thorns and stuff, though, we could put it there. Where'd you go? And then we can stand on it to fish, I think, without trouble. What is with the melty grass today, though? Like... Okay, that one was normal. The first one was not normal. And then smash these rocks. I'm not sure this is the best place for it, but at least now... Yeah. That slow motion melty grass thing is new. See, normally this, normal. That, no. Don't know what's going on with that. And that was kind of the same thing that happened when it looked like it wasn't going to save the rug. Okay, we could tuck this back and like start it under this tree, but then you're always going to be running through it. Oh no. Right, speaking of saving, and glitches. Save that. Okay. And now you can finally put the thing together and see which furniture you can actually put on a rug, because I honestly don't know. Sure. Am I missing a piece? Yeah, let's zoom out. What? Okay, I'm missing several pieces that I don't remember putting away. I don't know. How far over should it go? Come on. Like if it did go there, do I have like a clean shot to the next? How is it gonna not obstruct everything else is kind of what I'm thinking right now, but I'll just put things places. It is really close to that alien stuff that I might want to get rid of. And now I need to take out more rugs because I thought I only had one I was missing, but it put away half the rugs somehow. I don't understand how this thing makes decisions. All right, which one are we missing? This one and a straightaway? Okay. I wish video games would always sell me their soundtracks so I could like use them as background music in videos without having to like record it out of the game. I recognize that little loop that it was playing there as something that I have used in videos before. Okay. It's a racetrack. It's a racetrack with end zones that don't necessarily make sense, but it's a racetrack. I don't know exactly where it should be placed though. Oh, would it be possible to put it here, like on this side, going this direction? Because I think I'd like that better, but I have a feeling it's not going to fit, probably because... All right, let me put this back. We can walk around on top of it, and then I'm going to move those night thorns and things so that we can see if it'll go in that direction. Because I think... Oh, we do have this here. Oh, no. Oh, no, you told us that you fixed this. You said we're stealing your ability to screen record. Also, look away from the screen if you have problems with flashing screens because the screen is flashing. I don't know if it's going to fix itself, but it's feeling like the answer is no. Okay. So in the patch notes, they promised us that that was a very specific problem that they had fixed on the Switch, and that part of the reason that they had taken away our ability to do screen recording on the Switch by holding down the camera button and taking that 30-second video was supposed to be so then the Switch would not crash anymore, would have better stability, we wouldn't have the lag, and that specific error where you come out of furniture mode and you get stuck in the flashing screen specifically said that they fixed that. Day one, we did get 5 hours of gameplay with no crashes, and then it crashed, you know. So that was a slight improvement over the hour and a half-ish, although I was able to get 4.5 hours as long as I was designing furniture indoors. It was super stable doing that. But it looks like, no, they did not fix the flashy screen coming out of furniture mode. And as you saw, we didn't do a whole lot. So, and I can't say that it's less laggy than it was. I'd actually say it might be slightly more laggy than it was, dropping a few more frames in game. I was optimistic on the day one when we got that 5 hours doing all the different gameplay things that normally we would get a consistent every hour and a half. This was just an hour and 45 minutes or so, and then we got stuck in the furniture mode, and I wasn't in furniture mode for very long. So I feel like they didn't fix that. Like, that is the same or worse performance as we had before this update. So I think that needs to get reported so that they know that they didn't fix it. So I don't know. I almost made a video being like, here are the things that are better. Like, doesn't crash as much on the Switch, but they took away our camera. The mannequins work now, but they took away our Rapunzel dress. The custom design tool, though, incredibly buggy right now for furniture, and that had been very stable with the exception of the last time I tried to do a racetrack. So, I don't know. Oh, hey, look at that. Good news is, this is here, and that is rare. Like, very often if you get stuck there, the stuff you put down is not going to be there usually. So the fact that this is here right now, okay, they made it a little bit better. Okay, so these, I don't like the way that these kind of stick out. I'm not so sure about the candy cane border. It's okay. I'm not so sure about the candy in the middle. Like, it's fine. I could go either way on the dark yellow on the inside. But it is reasonably continuous. Like, it's not, everything's not perfectly lined up. Whee! We can do laps now. This looks like one of those tracks that you have at a high school. And you could make it longer by simply adding in more of these. Because of the way I made it, I didn't make it so that you could make like any shape that you want though. Oh, you could? You could, right? No, you couldn't. Maybe you could. I'm trying to think, if I put in another long piece on this side, could I make it bigger in that direction? You would still need a center, but maybe let's find out. I did say I was going to take this out so that we'd have a chance to see if it fit over here. So let's do that. I'm really happy that it didn't lose any progress in that crash. That was something I wasn't sure. Especially after the first time I made a racetrack in this game. We got most of the way through it, 2.5 hours. Had a crash I'd never had before and lost all 2.5 hours. That was the one and only time I've had that happen. So I was ready for that to happen again. But no loss here, so it's fine. It's just if you are sensitive to the... Yeah, I was like... And then I tried to make another rug and it crashed and it lost all of that again. And I was like, okay, we're done. And that was shortly before this update though. So I have no idea what was going on with it. They have the reports and the entire thing is on stream. So I'm like, here's literally everything that happened. So to me, this is so much better because the rugs are all still here. Okay. Yeah, everything else I can move in furniture mode. So we'll save and then we'll go into furniture mode. Yeah. So I kind of want to see, I didn't design it with this in mind, but I want to know, can I put a straightaway on what are currently now the curved edges, like on this side? What would happen if I put one there? Because I didn't make it like your standard like snake path, you know, where if the whole pathing is about the width of the rug, then you can do a lot more with it. And I had a version like that, but I wanted to be able to make it, I don't know, consistent in the corners, I guess. Let's see. Really? Why? What if I... No, it's not gonna... Ooh, what about this? Do you line up this way? So the first time I made this, I had measured really carefully. I just want to see if it works, please. I have a few different ideas in my head right now. Oh, that's the same thing that I did before, right? So then you would put this one here. Yeah, this is the side that doesn't line up because I didn't measure the same way that I did before. But you could make it work. Like I could change this so that it does work. I just need more space so that I can so I could put them where they go. Now I'm also like, is there a way to make it go this way? Yeah, you could do that. Sort of. Sort of. And this is where putting that, yeah, no, those don't line up, do they? No. I just want to see how interchangeable, because I made them with one orientation in mind, like how interchangeable is everything? Because you can make them so that they're way more interchangeable. And I didn't. I'd been thinking about it the first time and then I went another direction. Turn all the way around. There we go. How far over do you need to be? What if do you fit in here? Okay. And then, nope. I had it the right way. Sort of. I had it sort of the right way for what I wanted to do. Well, just imagine that there's like a step up there, you know? Okay, I do like that. So maybe if we move you up here, maybe another one of the straightaway pieces. We put it here where it goes. This corner. Okay. Close that, close that. I just wanted to see if this, it doesn't quite line up, but I feel like there are things that I could do to make it line up. But like, is it worth it? I don't know. Because like, you see what I'm looking at here? I mean, I could make a different across piece instead. That's kind of like the bridge. I don't know. But because I didn't do it full width, that's what makes it trickier than if I had made it full width, like the brick one where we have the brick and then we have corners. Then you can make a bunch of different shapes. But because this one was built as a loop, yeah, see, and with this one, I can't make it go this way because you have more rug here. I kind of wish they were squares or something instead. Like other shapes would be kind of interesting. Why do you almost line up? Oh, this one? Put you there. No, just like... I guess I need a corner on this part, right? Not a straightaway. Because I can't keep going to the right. I would sort of like to keep going to the right. But also, like, why are they not the same width? Shouldn't they be? Isn't this made to go here? Because it wasn't made to go here. All right, give me a corner. I mean, like, this isn't what I made them to do, but I'm also like, why don't they work that way? Is it because of the precision? Or is it because of something else? Oh, it's because of rocks. Okay, because the rocks are there and because this is here and because this isn't a perfect... Wait, these should... No, they shouldn't. And I know they shouldn't, but I could make them. Like, we could make rugs that would make a racetrack that goes like this. That's not what I did, but you could do that. And now that I have enough pieces that are like sort of like that, you can kind of see. I wish you could, if you could do canvas moves the way that you can in Animal Crossing, I think what I would do, let me see, is like these pieces, instead of having it curve right away, I think I would have it go kind of straight and then do the curve so that this corner is kind of more elongated. And then you just have to do something in the middle. Is that worth doing? What would that be like? In the, I guess it would be outers then, right? Please, game, just let me copy. Let me copy my designs. Give me more design slots. There's so much I could do if you would just let me do that. Please? But we can't, like... Okay. This mess that I'm building aside, we do have... Which one is it? This one we don't need, this one we don't need. Like, it does work in exactly the formation that I built it to work in. Like, ta-da, we have a racetrack. And what I wanted to see if it would fit is going this way. It was there, and then it decided in a half a second, like, no, I'm not gonna work here. What I'm wondering is if I move the racetrack out. Thanks, Becker. Like, is it worth it to try moving those outer curves, like, towards where we have the candy cane? Okay, what if we just rotate you and put you down here? Here we go. I put it... Oh, this one's still in the way. That we can make the design kind of even longer. So instead of just having those corners, have it go up and then corner. I don't know if that would make it more versatile. Like, would we still be able to do anything else with it? I don't know. But it would give it, like, then we wouldn't have quite this awkward outer pink part, because we'd take, like, this piece here and just extend it this direction. And then we'd do the same thing here. So instead of this just being the circle, we'd probably put, like, one of the squares and then cap it with the circle. And then how would I know? That's why I was measuring last time. But how would I know how much out that this would be? Like, to get, because I want to maintain the thickness of the track, and if you're not doing full width, that gets a little bit tricky when it turns the corner. I don't know the full proportions on these. It's a little bit bigger than a square. I'm not sure how much. And if I had infinite design slots and good copy, I would copy one of these and try it out and keep both pieces. But it does fit over here, and we could decorate around it. Yeah. And see, it almost feels like a bank track because of those. But, like, do I try to extend this so that the curb goes up here instead? So that light green would go along this edge. We'd kind of have a tiny bit in the corner. And then this would kind of extend this way. I guess this width here does look a little bit narrow, but it's probably because of the corner. Because this is going to be wider than this piece, but also wider than this piece. Do we do that? It'd be a lot less of the pink. And the racetrack pattern that's all over the place anyway, we're just covering it up so we don't have to worry about it actually extending it. It's really just deleting all this stuff and then moving these back. Probably adding in another rectangle or two. And then the center bit. I don't know. What do you all think? Do we make it longer, or do we just leave it like this? Because it does kind of work. It just has these funny pink ends on it. But also take out the candy cane edging. I'm gonna save because I feel like I haven't. I do need to update that cloud save. Maybe I'll see which it says 4 hours ago. So none of the other cloud saves I did matter because I've only been streaming for 2 hours and only turned it on then. Let's see what furniture I have that might go with this. I mean, I have the candy cane trees, of course, but it might also change the way that we're thinking about that middle section. I just went to custom automatically because that's what I've been doing for forever. Ooh, how about the flags? If that was like your start and end point or something. I think I only had the one. Yeah, I just had one of those, so I can't put more than one. The order of things in here. Has pathing always been mixed in with everything else? I thought it was always separate. Oh, we could have, like a little food stand at the end. I can't see it because the camera doesn't want me to, but I'm using my D-pad and I cannot tell you which arrow key is going to move this in what direction right now. Do I have more than one of those? Is that a no? Did the game just put me all the way back up at the top? Why, game? Why? No, what? I misjudged that item. I thought it was the same thing. It was a bed. You're thinking build on and decorate the ends? Let's see how it works. Welcome in, Naru. I wonder what other like bench stuff do we have? Because I think on my Animal Crossing island right now, I'm doing all this pink and green like pear festival stuff, and there is this pink plastic bench, and I find myself looking for it because it seems like it would go well right now. Oh, you know, also lighting I think would be helpful. I don't know about these. I think those could work. There's also the tiny ones that I have over with the aliens with the two little like round light bulbs on them. I wish I could go through here and like click stuff and be like, put it in, I don't know, some menu that then I can see all the things that I'm considering for this build so that I don't have to think about scrolling all the way back through to find them again. We do have these benches. We have a merch cart. We have balloons. Trash cans, maybe. Oh, craft the pink streetlights. Might have something there. I always forget I can craft more things. Because for so long I had like no materials. I was thinking of like these for maybe we put these at the like starting line or something. Oh, all right. If we want lights, I need to just look in the lighting menu. Oh, I do have her, these. The candy corn nightlights. So we have like those, and I could put them all the way around. And we could still add the pink streetlights because those would give us color too. Do we put those on the inside or the outside or both? Does the game have like, I don't know, like gas station type things that would make sense or anything else along those lines? I'm not sure they do make sense on the outside. I'm still a little unsure about the candy pattern on the inside. Maybe these don't look the way that I kind of want them to. No, I almost want to use the tulip lights because I like the colors on them with all these colors, but I don't know. And I do have these tiny lamps. Oh, they are so small. I didn't realize they were that small. Oh, do they fit on? We could put these on the curb. How well do they fit on the curb? Can I fit them on the curved curb? Not quite. I feel like if we get enough lights on here, I'm going to want to turn the sun down so that we can see what they look like on without me having to go around and pick each one. Really, game? Do you see this? It jumping from one side to the other. It seemed like it was going to be the thing that I wanted, and not feeling that so much anymore. I'm going to put these at least all the way on all the corners just because I've already put them down so I can see what those look like too. Then we can decide what we actually want. Maybe the candy corn lights do make sense. And I haven't ordered anything from Scrooge's yet today, so if we find something but like need a bunch more of it, I could easily order more of anything. Where's they down further? Oh yeah, they are. I cannot tell if things are aligned with one another anymore. What else do we have? What is a trimming? Yes, it's an indoor thing. What do you mean house? You don't have any houses. Yeah, no, I don't. Decor. This is random other stuff you might have. I'm like, where are my other colored candy buckets? Because I feel like they might go better than the orange ones. Do balloons make sense? Maybe not. I was thinking either end right there, maybe. I do need to go look at the crafting menu though, because we do have a lot of streetlights. I don't know which ones would work the best here. Oh, and we have the candy cane trees that I can't actually put on the rug, but we could put nearby. Game, when are you gonna let us sort by new? Please? No, we do the opposite of what every other game that I play has ever done, where they put the new stuff on top. Here, no. Put your new stuff at the bottom so that you can appreciate all of your old things while you look for your new things. I don't know if we want these all the way around. They seem like maybe we'd put them somewhere. I'm thinking of putting like trees between the racetrack and the river so that you don't see it from the other side immediately. Can I fit one in here? I can. Oh, but that might actually block my way across that bridge, so I may end up wanting to move that. I really feel like in one of the previous updates, we were able to like say, place this down, and then when you went back into the furniture menu, you'd be in the same place so that you didn't have to go scroll all the way down to it again. Did I make that up? Like, it's starting to feel like it sometimes. Let's see. Don't, well, okay. And then I think I just have one more of these, and then we can go see what we can craft. I don't know if I have a crafting table in my furniture menu that I can just put down so that we could craft here, or if we have to run back to my house. But if I do have a crafting table, I think under tables, right? I've been using the painting table, but I think I'm... Oh, good, I do have one. Let's put it over here so that it's out of the way. And I'll save when I come out of furniture mode. It's not blinking. There we go. Ooh, they're so big. Oh. I didn't know it wasn't gonna let me walk under this one. Okay. So I might need to move those further away or rotate them. Okay, the ones that are tilted away, you can walk under those. Wait, it says interact. Oh no, it's the light at my feet. I was like, oh my gosh, the trees are gonna do something? That'd be amazing. Okay, I said I was gonna save. I'm gonna actually save. Yes, all right. I do need to move them because then we can like, you know, glide around the track. I'm a little uncertain about my placement of this, so that might need to move. I still need to do something with that. I don't know what yet. But we were gonna look here. All right, what could I make? If they had the Laffy Taffy like in the movie, that would have been cool. Yeah. All right, so we have green, yellow, blue, and red of this kind of light that I don't really... Oh, there are different kinds. Oh, we have this, the festive pennant. Can I make you? I'm gonna make one of these just in case we like this better than the thing that I have out there right now. Oh, I guess I had one across the river, huh? There are these kinds. This one is pink, but I'm not sure about the wooden. But I do like that they kind of hang over. Oh, there are all of these, and these come in colors. Oh, these. So we have the round ones that are pink, and then we have these that have the 3 across that are pink. And then we also... Oh, these are purple. I like... These have been some of my favorites. I do have the orange version of this up in the Forgotten Lands with the pumpkin patch. What do you require? Yeah, we can make some of those. I don't know if we're going to use them or not, but we can make them. The white ones might also be interesting unless they glow yellow. I don't know, maybe the singular ones are going to fit better. It's hard to say. I think I have that balloon arch somewhere. The aerial crafting station coming back. I had such an exclusive item, but now you can just make it. I feel like I should have more things that I can craft than this. I kind of want to put these out, but I'm going to be so disappointed when I can't just like tear them down. Like if I could interact with them, I would probably put them out just so I could do that every now and then. You know, I am never checking Eric's house for the crafting recipes I'm supposed to. I forget that's the thing until I see one of them in here, or accidentally wander into his house, which has happened a few times. Yeah, don't I have... I feel like I'm missing crafting recipes. Isn't there more stuff I can craft than this? Oh yeah, it's down here. Well, even then... What are you telling me I can't craft? Oh, because I don't have any rope or tinkering parts. Tinkering parts, early game, one of my like least favorite things. They were like taking all that iron. I think. I don't remember. I just remember them being something that was like starting to get unfun. Because you're like, yes, I finally have stuff. And then it's like, I want 20 tinkering parts. And it was like, all my materials. No. All right, we've got lighting now. Where can we put our lighting? That ones aren't here, my pink ones. No, game. The game will not let me put these on the rug either. Ugh. Okay. So what if I put... Can I center it between where these two rugs come together? Nope. But we can get close. The single one also can't go... Nope. It cannot. Cannot. Game. You knew we were going to use things in the way that I am using them. Why would you not? Oh, did I not leave myself enough room to do one on this side? Oh, there like is, but it has to go like right here and like nowhere else. Can I go a little bit more? Little bit more? No. I could go a little bit more to the other direction. That is all. Game. Come on. Maybe I should have made more of the single post ones. I should have known. I don't know if I want this here. I am just like plopping things down. Do I have another one of those? What would that be under? The little Wreck-It Ralph stand? Is that an appliance? No. Hey, appliances actually looked like appliances. Is it a utility? No. I can't store anything in it, right? I'd say it's probably not essential. I still keep thinking that bed is one. You know, we could put... We need seating for the fans, right? Like, we could put this on this corner instead of the lamppost being there. I don't like that in general. Can't say that that's necessarily the best seating that we could put there. It's just the first one that I found. We do have this. I think that the pink might clash a little bit. I don't know if it matters. We do have some fun custom chairs. I'd have to craft more of them. I don't think I have enough slots to be able to make more custom stuff. I feel like under essentials I've already seen all the seating. I don't think there was anything extra there. I mean, we could make like a judge's stand and stuff, but I've been thinking of this more as like a practice track. I would like the game to give me more of the lollipops and allow me to put everything on top of rugs, because that has been kind of the limiting factor right now. I mean, we could put flower beds around it. Some of those are kind of in the candy colors. I'd need to make them, of course, because I've been using those up, I think. Although I may have... Oh, I did put a whole ton of those away. I do like these things light up. Hey, you can put that on top of the rug? Is that too weird to have this plant in the midst of all the candy? They only light up at night. I don't think I can turn them on. But they do look really fun. And they are pink. And a lot of this stuff is pink. Do I have room at the other end? Oh, I put the balloons. Do we like the balloons? Because I could put balloons on both sides. I feel like maybe that makes it too hard to see. But I don't know. Like, I would put those pink things everywhere. Because they look so neat at night. But I kind of don't want to have to keep scrolling to them, putting them down, scrolling to them, putting them down. We could put the permafrost cloud in the middle. It lights up. I'm uncertain about that choice, but I need to go get another one so we can put it on the other side too. I need to take the balloons out, I think. I wasn't thinking of doing this as like a complete build. But now I'm like, ooh, what else can I put in there? We could fill the whole center with flowers because we do have the round ones and the rectangles. Oh, this was the other. I want to put this down so I can see. Like, do we like this better than the one that I have here? I ask and then I can't really show you. So that's the one that's there now. Here's this one that I could put there instead. Maybe we stick with the one I have. How big are these versus the size of stuff I have here? So I mean, the scale isn't bad, but you can't center them, so probably not. What's the thing I'm actually looking for in here? I was gonna add a second permafrost cloud, maybe. Maybe. I don't want it to obstruct your view too much when you're inside. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Go out and let me put some of this stuff away because I've been just like dropping things. Put you in here. Back here, cloud. The fluffy part on the outside, maybe? And then I do need to move these because it didn't let me run around my track because it decided that we had obstruction from them, which is disappointing because I like them being that close. Is it? This one is too, I think. This one might be, but I am not sure. I should maybe try rotating. I'm like blocking the bridge with them now. Am I even gonna be able to use the bridge? And then I've got this. This I can walk under, so these can actually go pretty close to the track. Oh, but they can't go close to that because the game hates me. I don't know if that should go there or not, but it could. Doesn't this looks like a mess right now is mostly what this looks like. But hey, at least the RaceTrack rug actually worked. I mean, this needs some work still. But hey, you can get food. You can go sit on the couch and watch a race if you want to. I don't know if this should go this direction. Should it be more on the rug? Should it be rotated somehow? Like, is it better if it's here? It's better if it's like that. Like, I kind of just want to put two of them here. So I have one here. I would put a second one here because I think that would fill in that space. And then we could put this kind of behind the pink couch, maybe. Oh yeah, where's that other one that I have? So I've already got I have two other lights in that spot, so I don't need both of them there. Put those. I'm gonna come out of furniture mode and save. It's a little better than it was. It does look like kind of chaotic, messy. I think regular trees behind these between it and the river. Oh, we could put some, can I put ground cover here, or is it going to be like, no, you can't do that because you have those fake trees here? And I haven't found anything that I can really place on this part of the pink carpet. I can still go out this way. Yeah, I never use this entrance anyway. But I do use the other one like a lot. Like this one. Can I still run? Yeah, I can still run through there. I have to put away my painting table. And I can actually go all the way around the track. We could put her car over here. That's something that I haven't done because her car is still over here with her house. Oh, can I not get out that way? Oh, I need to move the machine. Oh, we could put the machine over there maybe. So I think her car is supposed to go on the path, not off the path, but I was playing with it. Well, that... So I don't have a place for this right now, so will this fit in here? It does, but which way should it be facing? It's like it does fit in like that way, the right width, but it looks kind of strange. It could go this way. It's still... I don't know if it makes sense to have it here. Oh, you know what we might do? What if we put down some of that candy pathing over here underneath all of this stuff? I don't know if I have enough or not. Come here. So I know I didn't have a whole ton of it left, which is why I was like, oh, I'm gonna go around the tree, and then I ran out. So I have one, two more. Okay. And we come down. Come this way, one. Just so that we don't have grass under everything. It still goes with our pink exterior there. What if... Okay. How much out does it stick from the rugs? Oh, you can't put trees on pathing, of course, because reasons. I don't know what. Welcome in, Joshua. Come here. Can it go this way or do I have trees here? I can't tell. Is that too much? Because if I do just one line of it, you have the edging on both sides. Did I run into it something? Oh, just the edge of the camera, and sometimes let me keep going and sometimes it doesn't. That's not too bad. Could I actually go around this edge? There's no way you let me do this. Do it. Because that's what I was thinking, was that it wouldn't be sticking out of it. But that it would give you this a little bit of an edge. No, we're not gonna. Okay. I don't know. Is that too busy having that edging on there? Like it's a lot. I didn't do it on the other side because I ran out of pathing. But I could make more. I don't know. Let's see what this is like on the ground. I'm a little bit thinking maybe take out the candy pattern that's in the center. Because it's a lot. Or we take out everything else that's in the center. Like, at least take out these things here. Oh, I can walk through them. They lit up and I can walk through them. That is like my favorite. I feel like the clouds, maybe they are aligned. So here's our racetrack that way. And this way, we have this. Okay, that's not too bad. I like it better now that it has the pathing over here. I think I should at least extend the pathing like on this side. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to because this tree, I just went up to the tree thinking I'd be able to like rotate it. And I can't do that because it's not Animal Crossing. All right, I do have a few more pieces of pathing. I don't know if it's enough for here. But I could take it away from part of this. Like, it's not doing a ton down here. Or I could make a little bit more. I could make enough so we could go around the entire thing. We just might need to move those trees out a bit, and I don't want them to be... like... because they're already kind of in the way of the bridge that is over here.
Perfect day to be at sea.
So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Do we know if the Eric, seriously, just go in the center of the racetrack? He's always out here playing things. Oh, Stitch. He's gonna watch us race. He's so cute. All right. So I have all this candy that I got from her, and I'm just wondering... It's not special, right? Like, I can craft with it, and it's no big deal. I just don't know why it didn't all stack together. Because it does say that the sell price, the energy, it's all the same. But let's see, where our pathing is at the end. I could also make some that doesn't have that edge on it. And then it would be a little bit less busy. Are you kidding me? You're using more than one candy to make one square? That's silly. We need to get better at the ratios of materials to pathing. Instead of 1, it should make, let's say, 10. Feel like that would make more sense. I'm probably gonna regret using the candy on that, on the second kind, because they're not gonna connect. But I want to see what they look like. All right, let's save, and then I'll go back into furniture mode. Right, I need to move these back. I think I don't want to have to move them. Is there a side of them that, like, I guess that was the side that gets the least in the way? But let's see if they're actually in the way of the pathing. I do want to see what this one looks like, even if it's not my best choice right here. Why am I not allowed? Okay, can I use the other one? Not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. Why? Oh, because the other path... Game, you should know better. Come on, over here. Over here. Come on. It's easy to delete like all of the connected path, but it is tedious to delete just like parts of it. I still feel like you should be able to, I don't know, like draw a big rectangle and be like, put pathing in this area for me, please. And it would just do it. Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Oh, I think the path I want to continue is stuck under this, so I'm gonna move that back, but somebody remind me to put it back in the place where it goes. 'Cause I am going to forget. And then on the other side, we just had one more going down, I think. I only have 5, so I'm gonna... I did want to make sure that it covered this corner and came out here. There we go. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep going because the tree's here, but I'm not sure. Okay, maybe it could be the camera, so I'll move the camera. No. Whatever. I guess I could take it out from under this, because I don't... But I'd have to move that tree even further away. And I would prefer not to. It'd be nice if you could leave the object in place and just let me rotate the camera so I could see where it was. Okay, and these clouds, I want more in the middle. But again, it's hard to tell if that's this camera angle or if they're actually like that uncentered. All right. Do I take out the candy in the center, maybe? I'm thinking I want to edit those rugs. Because it's just... It's a lot. Maybe if we use the candy squares instead. Let me see. So if we go in here, and then I guess this one has the biggest area, so we'll be able to see the impact pretty quickly if I do it on this one. Okay. Which layers? Oh, candy layers, right? That's the only thing that we've used it for. So that would make it solid. Well, this is so weird. So the rug I am editing is on top of the rugs that look just like this rug and all the objects that are here. They are still on top of the rug that I am editing, even though that's not where they really are. Okay. We could put like the sparkles from the wand instead to give it like a little bit of texture. We have those candy sprinkle squares. I kind of wish they had just given us a motif that was colorful sprinkles. Like, I feel like I would use that a bunch. We don't have anything like that, right? Like, everything is just a little bit too much, I guess, to me. All right, would this be too many squares, though? Because we could put this down the center, but it's going to be... I would need several of them. It would be kind of a lot, again, and I don't know how it's going to line up. Oh, come on. It can go closer to the edge. Just let it. I guess we can see what this looks like. I still haven't found this, though, under any of the categories, so the only way I know how to find it is scrolling all the way to the bottom. Oh, wait. It should be... I can filter, right? Yes. Oh, there are the cookie motif. I hadn't even thought to look for that. I feel like I haven't seen it. That one. I kind of wish my filters would stay until I turn them off or something. Or just like keep me on the page I was on when I go back to it. Ah, it's so close to letting me put it where I want. All right, let's see what this looks like. We still have the end caps that would need to change. It is a lot of squares. I'm not sure. I think it's easier to look at than it was. Maybe I take the plants out, take the candy out of the end caps. I don't know if we're going to want to put that design on the circles. I don't know which part of the design I can make fit on there. The other thing I want to do is see what this looks like if we... No, not this one. Graphics. I want to see it in the dark. That should be dark, right? Because I want all the lights to turn on. Okay, so the pink streetlights are really cute. Thank you for that suggestion. Isn't there a way to make the cloud, like if we layered the cloud with the streetlights, there's some way to make that look pinkish? I kind of wish the candy trees would light up, that these things could light up more. Okay. I'm thinking maybe not this pink plant because it's very close to the color of the main thing, although I do love that I can walk through it. It's kind of like it would work well as a nearby. I also wish that this lit up, but I don't think that I would like the fairy godmother light up arch thingy here. Is there another one? Like hers has the lanterns, but is there a simpler, like little, I don't know, fairy light thing? But I'm thinking more of these lights. I'm not sure about the clouds. I could take them or leave them. Either way would be fine. We could also put, instead of the banner thing, put a cloud going across and then take them out of the middle. I wish I could layer them in with the trees. And I'm thinking of taking the candy out of these. All right, let's try that. And Gameloft, give me a sprinkles motif. I feel like that would get used like a lot, not just by me. Is that gonna be too simple? That's probably fine. All right, we took it out of that one, and then I think it is this one. Is the music too loud? It's feeling very ominous. Okay. So we took those two out. I'm going to take out these pink plants. I'm going to try to take out the pink plants. Do I take out the clouds? And what do we think about the banner? I think I'm going to put in more of the tiny lights. If I could, I would put the pink streetlights down the middle, but the game says no. Oh, I only have one more. I need to get more of these from Scrooge's shop. Is there anything else I should get more of? Oh, I do have these. I haven't looked to see how these look. I think they're very orange, though. I put these as like our our starting line or something instead. I mean, I guess it's on the track if I put it there, though, so maybe shouldn't do that. What does the cloud look like if I were to put that going across? I mean, it's also like I'm looking at it at night, so I'm focusing a lot on the things that light up, which isn't necessarily what looks the best during the day. And now it looks so empty because there's no height in the middle. Because there hasn't been anything so far that is tall other than the cloud and that little banner that I can actually put there. Wait, what if I did put a banner down the center? I did just, no, not this, this one. I was thinking the one that I crafted, but maybe this one. This is the one I just had as the starting line. You can't, you have to choose which side you want to put it on. All right, so that was there. Where did it go? I do have like these things too that we could put somewhere. You could put those on the end. Maybe not. I feel like the track height lights kind of make sense. I want to get a few more of them since they're one of the few things that I can put on the rugs. And so many of the things that I've wanted, the game has said, no, you can't put it on the rugs. And then I think that'll be all that we put on there. Okay. Is he singing somewhere? Like, doesn't sound like his usual tantrum sounds. Okay.
Good day to you.
Let me buy things, please. Actually, I have so much stuff that's in the arcade room that maybe could have come down here, but I'm out of it now. So I wonder if there are more things that I should be thinking about. I guess a lot of the lighting in that room, like a lot of stuff, it's wall and ceiling things. And I wouldn't be able to put it out here anyway. This was the thing I was talking about that lights up that's like an arch, but I thought there might be a second one that wasn't that or the pavilion. I like these. These are really useful, and these are really useful. I'm gonna get like a few more of these. And then the tiny melting candles. Those are so good too. Is there anything else? I feel like there's something else I should be looking for, but I couldn't tell you what it is, so I don't know where to find it.
Bye-bye.
The stars! I do really like that they've done like the different constellations. All right. It looks kind of cool with the trees around it and stuff at night. I was gonna try to block it off from here, but having those marking off where it is kind of nice. I guess I didn't need to actually stand in the middle of it, but here I am. Not really sure how many I should have or exactly where they should be. Thinking at least 2 on the ends. I'm gonna adjust, I think, where I have the other 2. These are so small, you can put so many of them. It's like if you have a build and you're trying to fill in every square, this and then that other tiny light are so useful for filling in those spaces so that there's something that lights up, but also so that materials won't spawn there. I mean, I have a rug, so stuff shouldn't spawn there, although I've seen people getting dig spots, like through the rugs outside. So it's like somehow the game knows enough that it won't let you put a tree there, but it'll let you have a dig spot there. Oh, neat. We can actually make a little circle out of them. I have to fix the placement on one of those. All right, should this be on the edge? I feel like I've used these before and thought of them as like on the landing strip of an airport or on a racetrack or something, so it's making sense to me to use them here. Maybe I should move that other one out and put a second one on that side, on the right. That one there. What about on the ends? I don't want this to be difficult to walk around though. It could become that way. Okay, so I might not put one here because I can't get it to line up in the right place. Is that the same down here? Yeah, kinda. What about on the corners? Okay, I can put it on the corners down here, just not on the other side. sort of. I'm gonna adjust where I have them exactly. Great, maybe that is fine that way. Once down here, I do sort of like them making the circle, like that's kind of fun. I think, and then this one I want to move so it's more towards the middle of where we have the other ones. And then I'm going to put away the painting table, because otherwise I'm going to keep running into it every time I go over that bridge. Do I want to put any trees in here? Something? Let me zoom out. I do like how many we have on this side. I kind of wish I could put as many on the other side, but we kind of, with the bridges there, I don't know. What real trees do we have? And I could put like bushes and things too. Oh, these are kind of fun. Wait, it's so tiny. Did I know this was this tiny? Because we have that. Isn't there? Oh, these are pretty. Oh, that is way less tiny. I have no idea which of these are gonna end up actually looking okay over here with the colors and stuff and not getting too much in the way. Part of me wants to use that like giant glowy, this one. Like, give me small versions of this that I can fit in places. That sort of fits. I don't know that these are gonna stay because I may just get annoyed with them being in my way. Let me see how running around this goes. Okay, like that tree looks so good as a backdrop. And actually the purple one kind of fills in the space between these nicely. Elsa's like, thank you for the icy thing. Welcome back. All right, so I do frequently go through here, so I'd have to just run around that tree because of where I put it. It's not too bad. I can get onto the racetrack if I want to. I can still go all the way around the racetrack. I mean, the camera gave me a weird angle, but that still works. We have this stuff down here. Oh, I want to move her car and either put it back where it goes, which is like right here. I feel like this needs some light. Yeah, this is Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is, what is it, 400 and something hours into Disney Dreamlight Valley, except because you can get Vanellope when you are level 5 in the game, so really early game, like you could have this exact setup really early game now. And I feel like we had nothing like that when I started. So I want to put her car either there or over here on the racetrack. Like we could park it at this end, or we could put it on the racetrack, like at our starting line. I like all the little colorful speckles from my candy crocodile. Her house looks way better when I turn the sun back on, though. Hi, Lunar and Hudson. Welcome in. Let's see. Just planted the tree seeds. Which tree seed? Oh, for Simba's quest? Okay, I mean, that's not bad. I feel like it fits on the track. There's a direction that cars go on a racetrack, and I don't know what it is. Oh, the candy trees. Nice. I'm trying to think where we should put this for the picture. do actually sort of like it on this side. Maybe? But like, I like being able to see those trees in the background. I don't know. Do I have Ariel? Yes. I have unlocked every character in the game, everybody's to level 10, every quest is done, and now we do silly things like this. You just got her up to level 2? Nice. What does this look like in a picture? Oh. It is not easy to take pictures of. Let's see, what other camera mode do we have? I guess you can sort of see it in this camera mode. I wish I could poof my character out and just be able to see different things. Can I move the camera? No, that's the next one, which for some reason needs to spin the camera all the way around first and lower it. And I don't like, can I hop on top of this thing? Yeah, I have the captions on for streams so that because YouTube doesn't have a way for you to use built-in captions for live streams, only on videos. So I have them burned in. So anybody who either can't hear or you need to have your sound off for some reason and still want to have some idea what's going on, they don't hit the 99% accuracy that we really need, but they're a lot better than having no ability. And I'm hoping that folks that, because I know they're also a problem and distracting for some people, and I'm hoping that where they are, they're easy to like cover with another window or kind of like make the stream just big enough so that they're not on there. Hi, Crafty Quinn, welcome in. What if we go a little further forward? Can my character do like anything better? I can stand there. Or do the dead doll pose. Rawr. Alright, I never play with these because I feel like they're always so... like, it's so awkward. Like, what is this face? like, is she okay? Because I'm not sure. I guess that one sort of goes. That's the most awkward wink I think I have ever seen. Like, you can see my alligator in the background is a little bit concerned. What if we submit this for the DreamSnaps challenge? Do you think we'd meet the requirements? Oh no, we can't. Although, I want to see what that error is like. Let me... Yeah, because I don't have the... I've got the only 2 out of 3 on my elegant. I am not elegant enough for the DreamSnaps challenge. But, I was hoping I could get that error because I have the Touch of Magic tool stuff and I haven't gotten the error yet. But no, you have to meet the challenge and then you can get the error. Alright, let me... I'm gonna have to go to a video mode in order to get anything close to a screenshot. I do appreciate the crocodile coming in. Oh, I forgot I've still got the weird face on. Oh, we could try a crocodile mode. I wanted to turn the lights back on. Like, I wish all of the lights would stay on and we can still have daylight. But I don't want to have to go around and turn them all on. Right, graphics. Oh, I had been at negative offset, huh? Oh, weird. We must be at sunset. Look at that. We've got the lights on and we have some sun, but like... That is like storm sky in the background. Like I'd be listening for things like, are the tornadoes coming? What is going on? I'm not sure if this is the best place for her car to go or not. Gives us some starting place though. Look at how different that looks. So the sun and all of those shadows. So different time of day is probably the best choice. Sit. Can we not sit on these couches? Okay, there we go. Sit. I am pressing the sit button, but I am not sitting. Okay, we can only sit over here? I don't know. That was weird. I might move her race car just so that I can go around in circles on here. And because I like how it looks with her house, I think I might set myself back in time so that I have more light, because this is pretty dark. But this is still, I think, my favorite shot is like with her house. Better when I can get all the lollipops and her house in the shot. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to use this button. Oh yeah, that's such a good pose. And do the pointy one. That one's better. All right, I think I'm gonna end here. Let me see. I don't know if anybody is streaming for me to send you to. I don't have anybody on my list that's playing this. I have like deep sea cameras, but I don't feel like that's the place to go right now. All right, I think we're just gonna end then. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm not sure of schedule. I do have a few videos that I want to work on and they take forever, but I'm thinking next week, at least Wednesday, we should be getting the voting coming out for DreamSnaps and our new challenge. So I think I'd like to stream Disney Dreamlight Valley on Wednesday next week. I might stream before then too. And then Friday next week. Okay, so Friday next week, Hello Kitty Island Adventure comes out. It's only on Mac's, iPad, and iPhone, and I happen to have an iPad and a Mac. And this is one of the first times when I feel like I have an advantage for a game. I don't have Apple Arcade, but I'm sure I can find a free trial of it or something. So I might be streaming Hello Kitty Island Adventure on Friday next week because it looks really, really cute. And it might be, you know, a few hours just in the character creator because you make your character as like a little creature in the Hello Kitty universe and it looks super cute. So if you'd like to join me for either of those will be next week. I don't have times necessarily, probably starting around 11, although on the Wednesday, I think DreamSnaps rolls over at like 9-ish, the same way that updates do. So I might try to do a little bit earlier, not 9 a.m. though. The likelihood that I am like up and ready and have all my stuff working by then, unlikely. Probably more between 10 and 12 is my guess. But I'll try to post on the community tab. The best way to know for sure is to have your notifications turned on. But I'll post in my usual places and on my Twitter, so it'll be there. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I'm happy everybody was able to be here and that the game seemed to have saved. It did only get stuck once, but we lost nothing. So there's kind of, beginning of stream is kind of that speed run of making those rugs for the RaceTrack. So you have the concept if you want to do it yourself and follow along there. I do have a few tutorials for rugs that I'm working on. I've kind of sidetracked those while I'm working on the stuff for the update, but if there's anything that you're like, hey, I wish you could show me how to do this, or I'm getting stuck on this quest. Like, I have all the footage, it's just prioritizing which thing to turn into a video first based on where folks are. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out, and hopefully I'll see you next time.